Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone. Today we're going to be continuing to check out the Kobolds Catacombs expansion, this time with match number 2 of our Aggro Paladin deck. This deck is the new flavor of aggro for this expansion and is very strong. Surprisingly does not make use of Murlocs, it's mostly just the usual tiny terrors, 1/1s and 2/2s, along with some new buff cards like the Unidentified Maul. It's got some really cool synergies with stuff like Sunkeeper Tarim and the new Paladin legendary weapon, Val'anyr, and it also makes use of one new recruit card. So let's go ahead and jump in and see if we can get our second win.
Uther versus Nemzi.
Alright, looks like we got a Warlock. Likely Control, possibly Zoo. We will keep Rallying Blade, dump Divine Favor, and the Corridor Creeper. Maybe I should have kept the Corridor Creeper. I'm still not quite used to that card yet. Might have been better to have kept that just because there's going to be a lot of minions dying in the early game. Almost definitely would have been better. That's okay though. Hindsight's 20/20. Sacred Maul, probably the worst one for our situation here. And I'm just going to coin into a Direwolf. We'll get some early damage and set up for next turn. I really don't like to play Arcaris Veteran naked without having a target for that battle cry. Nice, and he doesn't have a response, so we can get him down to 25 super easy. We got a Rallying Blade number 2. This is really not the type of hand I'm looking for, I'll be honest. But at least we won't be hurting for stuff to do. And we do have pretty good damage on the board, although I'd be very surprised if this guy doesn't have ways to remove at least one of these guys. Probably going to see either a Defile or a Mortal Coil. Nah, just a Vulgar Homunculus. Call to Arms is actually quite good here. It almost makes me tempted to hold off on the Sacred Maul. I suppose we could just Rallying Blade instead. It makes for a less efficient trade here, but Nah, we'll go for the Maul in case Call to Arms brings out a bunch of high value minions for this. And we'll hit him for another 3. So we're keeping the momentum going well. We cleared his board again. Looks like this is the Control Demon Lock, or possibly just Demon Lock. That's very popular right now. I think we might be okay. If we're lucky, he's going to hit himself pretty darn hard here, so we shouldn't have to work quite as hard as we normally would to keep the board clear. We're going to go for a Call to Arms this time. Are you kidding me? Another Sacred Maul? For crying out loud. Yeah. That could have been worse. Unless he has a Defile. Unfortunately, the second Sacred Maul is hot garbage, but Rallying Blade has a place if he can't ping my minions, which he can't. Excellent. Oof, that's really actually quite good for us. We can now Rallying Blade into Direwolf Alpha. And we're just going face, obviously. Oops, can't attack with him quite yet. And that's pretty much things tied up in a bow. I mean, he could Defile here, which would be quite strong. Although, I don't know that Defile would actually... I don't think Defile would actually clear my board. He got a taunt, so that's something at least. Does that save him from lethal? We'll see what he's going to play. Maybe he'll like Siphon Soul a 3/2 and then he can live one more turn. We also have Divine Favor in our hand, which I'm definitely going to be playing next turn before I play a 3-mana weapon. Yeah, it is a Rin deck. Okay, I was wondering. Unfortunately for him, no, I don't have lethal. Close. I can deal 3, so this could clear out the Rin. Then he's got a 2/4 I'd have to clear, which would be most efficiently is going to be... Oh, there's no efficient way. It would be... especially because I'd lose the Direwolf. 2, 3, and that would leave me with 1, 2, 3. Or it'd be 2, 3, and that would leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. No. There is no fun way to do that, I don't think. So, we're going to go ahead and still Blessing of Kings to get rid of Rin immediately. We're still going to clear his board. The question is just Will we have lethal? And the answer, unfortunately, is no.
For justice.
And we're just going to do one of these. Bad trade. Pull out a little minion for free at the end. I hope I did the math on that right. I don't think there was any way I had lethal there. But I don't think he's going to be able to stop me now from having lethal next turn. He'd have to play a taunt and clear my board. It's theoretically possible, actually. But with a 7-6, I don't think so. Hey, that was something. Had no minions in my hand. Lucky him. Oh my god, he did have a taunt and a board clear, but he can't remove my last minion. Yep, and he killed himself. There you have it. Awesome. Win number 2 with the old Aggro Paladin deck. Definitely a fun one. Maybe not the most approachable for newer players because it does run quite a few legendaries, but it's pretty consistent and very fun to play if you're looking for a good deck to advance through the ladder pretty quickly. That said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below so that I know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.